How's it going, YouTube? Lone PC Gamer here, and I came here today to talk to you guys about a mod. I'm going to start doing mod reviews every week, one a week at least. Today I'm going to be talking about Itemos's backpacks, and it's a rewritten code of the Mighty Porks backpacks from the older versions of Minecraft, if you guys are familiar with that. But essentially, as you can guess, what a backpack does for you once you craft it is it'll expand your inventory vastly. Now this is a big backpack. There's small backpacks and then there's big backpacks. Small backpacks, but this is an ender backpack, but just ignore that for a second. Gives you basically a duplicate inventory. And then the big backpacks give you basically 2 more inventories on top of your first one, so you got 3 there. I'm going to show you guys how to craft once you have the mod installed, and the mod link will be in the description for your availability. You're going to need some leather, and let's see, do I have some ready? I do. Once you have leather, all you got to do is go to your crafting table and make a simple square. 8 pieces of leather will give you a small backpack. Now if you want to make this backpack colored, get yourself some dye and you can change the color of your backpack. Pretty cool, right? Now that's just for the small backpack. If you want to make a big backpack like the big magenta one I showed you here, all you got to do is put a piece of leather here, here, and then fill in the gaps with string. You're going to need 8 of those, so you're going to need 8 bound leathers. So you're going to need a total of 16 leather total, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 56 string. And once you make 8 bound leather here, I'm going to throw it all out like a dummy. You're going to take the 8 bound leather, throw them in your furnace, and it's going to turn it into tanned leather. Let's pretend we have 8 tanned leather here that we just smelted. You're going to take that tanned leather and put it in a square, just like I showed you before, along with whatever color dye you want to make it whatever color you want, and that'll give you a big backpack like the one I have here. Now I would suggest making maybe a small backpack at first if you don't have enough leather, and then moving up to the big backpacks. Now the usefulness of these backpacks is, let's say you're mining, and you're going down deep and you got a lot of stuff down there, your inventory is getting full. All you got to simply do is right click on the backpack and it opens it up, and you can just stuff this thing full of stacks of ore or whatever you want, just to free up some more space. That way you can mine for potentially twice as long, 3 times as long, depending on the size of backpack and what you're mining for. And that's very, very useful. So the rating system I think I'm going to use for my mods is going to be the generic 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the shittiest possible. I'm going to have to give this one a 10 out of 10 simply for that purpose of mining. You're able to fill your backpack up and just mine for days, and then come back and hopefully not die, and then sit on all your riches and craft whatever you want. Now another very important thing that comes with this backpack mod is this ender backpack here. Now this ender backpack links to your ender chest. Now for those of you that don't know what an ender chest is, it's a chest that only you can access, okay? And now if you make an ender backpack, you can access your ender chest from anywhere in the world as long as this backpack is on you. So if you die with this backpack on you and you have stuff in it, it'll still all be in your chest at home or wherever you have your ender chest. Now to make an ender chest, all you need, let's see if I even have the stuff here to make it. I can show you guys real quick. You need obsidian, and then you need Eye of the Ender. Don't know if I have one. I can make one real quick for you, and just so I can say I showed you guys properly. So you need blaze powder and ender pearl. You really don't need a crafting table for it, but boop, Eye of the Ender. Okay, you're gonna put the Eye of the Ender in the middle. Put your blocks around it, and that's going to give you an ender chest. I'm not going to build it because I don't want to waste all the resources right now, even though I just made an Eye of the Ender. That's going to give you your ender chest. You're going to want to place that down, fill it with all your goodies, diamonds, I suggest, things you don't want anybody else taking, or things that you don't want to lose ever. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and make the ender backpack, and the ender backpack is simply let's pretend we made that inner chest. This will be our inner chest. You put the inner chest in the middle here, and you surround it with leather. That's it. And then it'll give you your inner backpack, and like I said, you're able to access your inner chest. See, I'm opening my backpack over here. It has all this stuff in it. You're able to access it from anywhere in the world. That's kind of cool. So again, 10 out of 10 for this mod. It's how do you pronounce it? Idemos's backpack mod, and the link will be in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button below, comment, subscribe, and have a nice day. Take care. I almost forgot to mention two very important mods that you don't have to get with backpacks, but it could be potentially very useful for you. One is Pam's Wheat Flowers and Pam's Simple Recipes. Pam's Simple Recipes allow you to take the rotten flesh that you get from dead zombies and throw them in your furnace, and it'll smelt itself down into leather. So you'll have a surplus of leather to make all the backpacks you'd ever want. And then Pam's Wheat Flower is simply for this reason here. Let me find a flower. It just spawns flowers randomly throughout the world, different colors and everything. Which one was that? We got ourselves black roses. It'll give you some ink sacs. Well, ink dye basically is what it is. Let's see, I got some blue flowers here. Got some blue flowers that give you blue dye just like that. That easy. You don't have to do any crafting. Really, just drop the flowers in there and get your dye, and that's it. So you can make any color backpack you want with all the leather in the world. I highly suggest you get those two mods to go along with this backpack mod. But again, you don't have to. You just have to get a bunch of leather from cows, which takes a little longer and can be frustrating sometimes when you spawn in a world with no cows in it, like I did on my last server. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and take care.